Hi everyone, and welcome to Catholic Home and Travel. I'm back with another video on decorating a Catholic home. After our parish, the place where we most regularly live out our faith is in our home, also referred to as our domestic church. So of course, it only makes sense that we want to incorporate items that are going to help focus our minds on the most important person in our lives, Jesus. While there are many beautiful Catholic objects that we can include in our home to help focus our thoughts and our lives, today I want to talk about one that is indispensable. Of course, I'm talking about the crucifix, or even better, several crucifixes displayed throughout our home. But first, why should we have a crucifix in our home? There are many excellent reasons. Here are just three. First, as I just mentioned, our home is our domestic church. In other words, it's a holy place. Every Catholic church has a crucifix, so too should our domestic church have a crucifix. Second, the saints have set a powerful example for us. They frequently spent hours praying in front of a crucifix to focus their contemplation on Christ. As our role models, we should follow their example, especially when we are suffering or in despair. How many of us have drawn strength by meditating on the crucifixion, reminding us that our suffering does have meaning? Third, it marks our home as a Christian home and can be a powerful witness to those who enter that our goal is to live a Christ-centered life. This action alone can bear much fruit. Now, let's talk about where we should place a crucifix. While there aren't any specific rules to my knowledge, there are a number of wonderful traditions. Here are my 7 favorite choices in no particular order. Number 1. On any east-facing wall in your home. Facing east while praying has been a long-standing tradition in the church since the early Christians, and it's not uncommon for home altars to be set up on an east-facing wall as well. Speaking of home altars, number 2, as part of your home altar, of course. Number 3, above your beds, especially the parents' bed, as a reminder of the sacrificial love we are called to in the sacrament of marriage. It can also serve to remind us that God is the head of our marriage. Number 4, in every bedroom of your home. When we are ill, being able to meditate on Christ's sufferings can bring great consolation, as it did for St. Therese and I'm sure countless others. Number 5, over your front door to indicate the importance of Christ in your home. This can be inside over the Epiphany blessing or outside. Number 6, inside your entryway to remind you of Christ's infinite love for you as you enter and exit your home. And number 7, in your living room, in any prominent place such as on or over your fireplace or a console table. So now that you know where to place a crucifix, or 2 or more, you may be wondering, what type of crucifix should I buy? If you've done any shopping for crucifixes, you will know that there are many different styles. Truly a style for any style of home. There are beautiful ornate crucifixes for a more traditionally styled home. You can find striking contemporary crucifixes for a more contemporary styled home. Simple yet elegant crucifixes for a more transitionally styled home. And unique, more rustic crucifixes for styles such as farmhouse, coastal, cottage, and western. Finally, there are specific types of crucifixes, including, but not limited to, the St. Benedict crucifix, which includes the popular St. Benedict medal, the San Damiano or Florentine crucifix, which is modeled after the crucifix that is said to have spoken to St. Francis to rebuild the church, the Celtic crucifix, which is said to have been designed by St. Patrick, the Dao cross that Franciscans traditionally wear as a sign of their commitment to Christ, and the Four Essences crucifix, which contains elements from the Holy Land, such as holy incense from the Nativity Church, Bethlehem soil, Jerusalem stone, and dried olive leaves or dried petals. In addition to wall crucifixes, you can also find a number of standing crucifixes, a great choice for a fireplace mantle, a console table, an end table, or a nightstand. Are there any design tips? Absolutely. Unless you hang it over a door, I would hang it at the same height as you would hang a piece of artwork, meaning have the center of the crucifix be 60 to 66 inches from your finished floor. Because crucifixes can be found in a number of color and finish choices, I would consider the room or area that you will be placing it in and choosing a color or finish that coordinates well. You should also decide if you prefer the crucifix to blend in or stand out. In terms of size, look at the items that will be around the crucifix. A vignette looks best when you vary the height of the items, but they should be in proportion to each other. For example, this crucifix would be too big, especially compared to the lamp. This crucifix is too small in relationship to the other items. But this crucifix is just right, shorter than the two end pieces, which anchor the vignette, but not so small that it gets lost. This crucifix also harmonizes well here because it's repeating the black in the table and the lampshade, and the silver corpus picks up the gray in the vase and the artwork. Finally, the circular Benedict medal mimics the shape of the lamp base. Because a crucifix is a sacramental, be sure to ask your priest to bless it for you. If you haven't done this before, don't worry, they do this all the time. While there are many excellent stores and websites that sell crucifixes, some places I would recommend looking include CatholicCompany.com, HouseofJopa.com, HolyArt.com, InHisName.com, and Shop.CatholicSupply.com. In short, crucifixes are a timeless sacramental that we should all have in our homes. I hope this inspires you to add a crucifix or additional crucifixes to your own home. May the Lord bless you and keep you.